Okay, why are y'all, where do you live?
Why? What does it matter? We haven't done anything wrong.
I'm asking a question.
Hey,
Chill out.
Okay,
Chill
where
out.
do you live?
Hey, you don't need
Where
to
do
raise
you
your voice
live?
like that. Why does it matter where we live?
Where do you live?
Why are you raising your voice like this?
Where do you live?
Why?
Okay.
Call the sergeant. Being
Okay,
defensive.
you have given me not one thing. I've asked you, what are you doing? Walking
And
down
you
the street.
explained
And then where I
Okay.
live, how does that have anything to do with what you're doing?
But how do I know that you don't live in this area? How do I know that you're not here to burglarize any kind of vehicles?
Are you accusing me of that?
Can you get off my car now, please?
What are you gonna do?
No, nothing. I just want to pick up my window a little bit. There you go. I don't want you to lean on my car now, just because you're being a little asshole, man. For real. I'm trying to go up. I don't want to talk to him. Get away from here. Get away from me. Look, you're touching my car. I didn't let you touch my car.
Hey, brother.
Okay, don't touch my car.
Hey, big dog. Give me a second.
Hey, he's touching my car, and I'm not letting him touch my car.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, don't touch my car.
Yeah,
Don't touch it because.
Where?
Right here.
Right here. I can't see because of the light.
Okay, what are you doing?
Where you want me to stand?
Right there.
Where?
What are y'all doing?
Right here where I'm at, or I can't see because of the light.
Why do you have that over your face?
Because of COVID. Why? What's up?
You got your ID on you?
This incident happened late at night when two people were walking with flashlights and got stopped by Deputy Lopez for being suspicious and looking into parked cars. She demanded their IDs and even threatened arrest for failure to identify. If you support them, drop a 5 in the comments.
Let me see your ID.
Why?
Let me see your ID.
For what?
Let me see your ID.
For what? I'm asking for
Because
what?
you're being a suspicious person right now. Let me see your ID. If you don't give me your ID, if you don't give me your ID, you can go to jail.
Jail for what?
Failure to identify.
Okay. Are we
Right.
under arrest?
You're being detained right now.
Okay.
For
Well,
suspicious activity.
3002 says we're only
Okay.
failing to identify. We're already under arrest and we failed to identify at that point. We'll
I
give
have
false
a witness.
information
I have a
for
witness
crime.
who says that y'all been looking in vehicles.
Okay, is that a crime?
Therefore-
That's not a crime. Looking in vehicles.
Well, when you're being very suspicious about it.
How?
With the flashlight.
You don't know. We could be looking for a dog or a cat. What do you mean?
Inside a vehicle?
Did you see us look in vehicles?
Inside a vehicle.
Do you see us look in the vehicles, ma'am?
A witness did, who I can attach to a report. So you have your ID?
Where's the witness?
She's actually right there.
We're talking about the young lady that was hiding in the car, and he lit her up to see what she was doing because he thought she might be burglarizing the car.
Do you have your ID?
Is that the person you're talking
Do
about?
you have your ID, sir?
No,
What is your name?
I don't know.
This video opens in the middle of a nighttime confrontation that has already escalated beyond what the situation legally supports, and the citizen's response names the specific Texas statute before the deputy finishes the threat. Deputy Lopez demands ID. The reason: suspicious activity. Two people walking at night with flashlights. Let me see your ID. If you don't give me your ID, you can go to jail. Failure to identify. The citizen's counter is immediate and statute-specific. 38.02 says we're only failing to identify if we're already under arrest, and we fail to identify at that point. Not a vague argument. A section number. Applied correctly. Under Texas Penal Code 38.02, the failure to identify offense only attaches when someone has been lawfully arrested, not merely detained for suspicious activity. Lopez says witnesses saw them looking in vehicles. The citizen names the legal standard. Is that a crime? Looking in vehicles is not a crime. Lopez claims it is suspicious with a flashlight. The citizen's response dismantles the premise. We could be looking for a dog or a cat. You don't know what I'm doing. 3 encounters, different citizens, the same legal knowledge, and the same question that no officer in this video can fully answer. What specific crime justifies what you are doing right now?
Okay, well, I will be calling my sergeant. That way we can go ahead and have charges.
Charges for?
Failure to identify.
Call the sergeant.
To a police officer.
Call the sergeant.
3802 says you only have to identify if you've been lawfully arrested. Am I under arrest for something?
You are not being arrested right now. You're
Then
being
we
detained.
can't fail to ID if we're not under arrest.
You can't fail the ID then.
I don't get it.
How long have you been a police officer?
Hey, are we free to leave?
We stay right there, that's why we parked right there. Like he was passing by and he was in there flashing the lights in the car and I said, what are you doing? car a long time.
So you got two people sitting in a car and he lit you up to see what you were doing to make sure you weren't
No.
burglarizing the
He lit
car?
up that white car right there.
Okay.
He was
I'm
looking
not lying.
inside of it.
Yes, you are.
No,
And I
I'm
said-
not.
and I-
You don't know what I'm doing.
Every single
Yeah.
car.
Go ahead and
I didn't light up anything.
Yeah. And I asked him, what do you do? He said, Shala Mihala is what he said. What does Shala Mihala mean?
I'll go to information.
Okay.
You don't even know what it means, but you think it's a bad thing?
No, it doesn't have
Okay.
lie.
I didn't lie anything. You're the one
Okay,
lying.
look, y'all
Good gosh.
been going to each car
No.
with
No,
the flashlight.
no, that's
Okay,
not,
what are y'all doing?
Walking down the
We're just
street?
walking.
Okay, why are y'all, where do you live?
Why?
What does it matter? We haven't done anything
I'm
wrong.
asking a question.
Hey,
Chill out.
hey,
Okay,
you need to
Chill
stop
where do
screaming.
you live?
Hey, you don't need
Where
to
do
raise
you
your voice
live?
like that. Why does it matter where we live?
Where do you live?
Why are you raising your voice like this?
Where do you live?
Why?
Okay.
Call the sergeant.
I am.
Okay. Call the supervisor. You're raising your voice, being very disrespectful. Mark wouldn't appreciate it. Mark would not appreciate. Mark would
You're
not.
screaming.
You're screaming at us.
Who are you to scream at
That's
me? I
That's
pay your salary.
unprofessional.
How am I being disrespectful?
You're screaming in our face. That's very
When
disrespectful.
did I get type your face?
Just now. The
No,
body,
sir.
your body cam shows
Because-
that.
Because you came to me.
You came to
talking about
us.
How?
You stopped us.
Okay, a witness just saw you. Several cars.
Several cars.
What they said.
So if we put a light on a car, that's criminal activity, yes or no?
It's suspicious activity.
Is criminal activity,
It's
yes or no?
Suspicious activity.
But that's not criminal. Thank you. Call the sergeant. No lie. Do it now. Do it right now. Hey, it's not a good tactical advantage to put your back to us. Well, I mean, you haven't patted us down. You don't know if we have weapons. All right, guys. So you want us to sit on the curb?
There's two suspicious males. One is wearing a mask and the other one
It's a mask.
It's a mask. It's COVID.
COVID.
is not wearing a mask.
It's
Yes, it is.
It's a COVID mask.
Now you're the fashion police? Yelling.
You have backup on the way?
Yes, I do. So where are y'all coming from?
That way.
Okay.
Lopez?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey,
Where are
Lopez.
y'all coming from?
Where are
That
you
way.
coming from?
I asked you first.
Well,
Where are you coming from?
what difference would it make? Seriously, what difference would it make? You knew.
Because, okay, but why are you being so defensive about it? That's
About-
not what I'm
I'm
understanding.
not being defensive.
Yes, sir, you are. You're
Okay.
not giving me no information.
So,
but
not giving you
besides-
information is being
okay,
defensive?
You have given me not one thing. I've asked you, what are you doing? Walking
And
down
he
the street?
explained
And
that
then where
to
I
you.
live, how does that have anything to do with what you're
Okay,
doing?
but how do I know that you don't live in this area? How do I know that you're not here to burglarize any kind of vehicles?
Are you accusing me of that?
Have you? Okay, well, I mean, I could because I have a witness who stated that you were shining lights in front of all these cars.
No, he
That
put
you
a
were
flashlight
shining lights.
into the car where those
Okay,
people were
why?
sitting.
Why?
Because it's suspicious. You talk about suspicious
Okay,
activity.
but
Two people
instead of-
sitting in an unlit
Okay, but
car.
if you're suspicious, how come you didn't call it in?
You just pulled up. You just did that. We were walking away and it's like
Okay, but
everything
you
seemed
could have
fine.
acknowledged her. How come you didn't acknowledge her?
He
You
did. He
shined
was
your
standing
light.
there talking to her when you pulled up.
Are we
I'm saying, how come you didn't acknowledge
Are
her?
we?
I wasn't talking
Can
to her.
we
I'm
leave?
standing over here. She's
Can-
I'm
talking to
waiting for
him.
backup.
Can we not leave?
I'm waiting for backup.
Can we not leave?
Not right now.
Why? So we're being
Not
detained?
right now.
Good
I
God.
already said at the beginning.
Are
you're
we
detained.
detained?
I already said at the beginning.
So I
you're
can't leave.
detained.
I cannot
already-
leave.
I already said at the beginning you're being detained.
Can I leave?
For what
Not right
crime?
now.
Okay, so we can't leave. I don't
Yeah.
understand why, but so we're being
There's
detained.
no crime.
So it's okay for
Unbelievable.
me to go shine my flashlight on your vehicle?
You do it all
You
the
do it
time.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
Well, you're not in it, so it's okay for me to go up and down these streets and shine my flashlight on all these vehicles.
You're trying
If
to
there's somebody
cosplay for
sitting
your
in a
camera.
vehicle,
That's-
sure.
No, I'm
You're
being
trying to-
dead serious. Like, will I? That's not. I wouldn't.
This segment delivers the most comprehensive legal education in this entire video, because the citizen does not just know the statute. He knows the detention clock, the complaint process, and exactly how to document every violation Lopez has committed on body camera. Suspicious activity is not criminal activity. Thank you. The citizen extracts this confirmation from Lopez directly. Then, I'll stand here for as long as you want for about 20 minutes, which is all you can detain me for. And then I'm going to go on my merry way. The 20-minute rule. Courts have generally held that investigative detentions must be brief and cannot extend indefinitely without the stop becoming an arrest. The citizen is counting. Then the accountability documentation. You have given me not one thing. I've asked you what you're doing and where you live. How does that have anything to do with what you're doing? Lopez screamed at him. The body camera captured it. You were literally within 12 inches of him. I would never do that to you. What would happen to me if I did? The citizen names what Lopez is. You are a hazard to other officers. You're a hazard to yourself. The sergeant is called. The complaint is coming. And Lopez's behavior, which was professional and calm once the camera started recording, is documented to be compared against the body camera footage from before recording began.
Good evening. Do you guys live down here? I just got here, I don't know.
Walking down a public street, he sees some people sitting in a car. There's no light on. The engine's running.
Okay.
The back lights keep flashing like somebody's struggling in the car.
Okay.
He puts a flashlight into the car.
Okay.
There's two people sitting in there smoking dope or whatever they're doing down there.
Okay.
We walk on. She
Okay.
pulled up. The lady that's in the car pulls up over here, asked him why he shined the light. He
Right.
said he answered her.
Okay.
And that wasn't good enough.
Okay, hold on. You didn't explain that story to me at all.
I've told you this same story
you
3
did
or 4
not.
different times,
No,
lady.
you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not. Till
And
you
then you're
going
going
to
to get in his face screaming and yelling
not
at
till
him?
you started recording
Oh.
is whenever you said the story.
Okay.
I've asked
It's
you
on
what
your
are
dash.
you doing
It's on
the
your body
street?
camera. It's on your body
I asked
camera.
you what were you doing on this street. Walking is exactly what you told me.
That's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what I'll tell you right now. What am I doing? I'm walking down this public street.
Did you not give this officer more detail? Did you not give this officer
I
more
told
detail?
him the exact same thing I just
No,
told
you did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's on your body camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
So again,
get the
you
supervisor to
gentlemen
review it. And
live in this
figure
area,
it out.
just because I'm curious.
I'm sorry, what was your
You
question?
gentlemen live in this area.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. She's told me I'm detained. I'm going to do what my lawyer says I do, and I'm just going to shut up.
Okay, you're not. Okay, listen. You're stopped because someone said that you guys were flashing lights and things. That's the
That's
whole
not a
reason
crime.
you're here.
It's not a crime.
It is weird to be doing it at 1 a.m. though.
It's not a crime.
She said we're not free to leave, so
Yeah, it's not a
we
crime.
don't.
I'm waiting to hear what crime I'm being accused of.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
She did. She's detained me.
I mean, you're being suspicious.
Because I'm walking down a public street with a flashlight instead of being in the dark so that I don't get run over by a car.
But if you're not so if you're telling me you're not being suspicious, why won't you explain if you live in the neighborhood or not?
Because it's none of your business. I might have been a little more forthcoming with you if you hadn't gotten in his face screaming. Okay, at this
I
point,
never got in his
Yes,
yes, you did. It's on your body
Okay.
camera.
You did.
It's on your body camera.
Okay.
So I'm done dealing with you. You're going to detain me. Okay, that's fine. I'll stand here for as long as you want me to stand here, or about 20 minutes, which is all you can detain me for. And then I'm going to go on my merry way and go back to what I was doing, which is taking a nice walk and enjoying the evening.
If it makes y'all feel better, you can pat us down for weapons. We don't have any weapons.
I'm not worried about weapons.
It's not illegal to go armed in Texas.
No, it is not.
But if you want to
I
go ahead.
never came at you thinking you had a weapon.
Well,
Never.
You were very aggressive with us. You got in my face 5 inches from me, screaming, "Give me your ID." It's failure to identify.
I asked you for your ID several times.
And you said it was failure to identify, and you were going to arrest us. That's what you said.
I mean,
Is it? Is that not what you said?
exactly what I said.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, cuff me. Let's go.
What am I going to cuff you for right
Failure to
now?
identify.
Failure to identify. That's what you said. You said you're going to arrest me for failure to ID. I am not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my date of birth. I'm not going to give you anything. Arrest me. Let's go. There's my wrist. Come on. Me up. Let's go. 3802 says you only have to identify in the state of Texas you're
Okay.
lawfully arrested, not detained,
Okay.
not a witness. You should know this. Have you not had any training on this at all? How about you?
What?
Are you familiar with Texas 3802?
Yes.
Yeah. What does it say?
Huh?
Did I not just quote it correctly?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not asking for your identity. I'm asking if you live around here because they have people who walk around here breaking into vehicles. That's the sole reason I'm asking.
Well, you guys should be out here patrolling and catch them.
Again, I'm just asking. Do you live around here? That's all I'm asking.
I'm
I'm
not-
not asking
I'm
for
not
your
giving
address.
guys
I'm not
any-
asking. I'm asking.
Why?
do you
I
live
tell
in
you
this
where I
area?
live, and then you guys will be like riding up and down, get my plate numbers and taking
No.
me out, and then like pulling my kids over,
I have no-
planting drugs on them, all kinds of
No,
stuff.
that's not gonna happen.
You know, I have a black son. I don't need this. I don't need
Okay.
you guys harassing my
Again,
son.
I'm just asking, do you live in the area? That's it.
I'm not going to tell you anything. You don't even need to know.
You don't?
My attorney has told me not to talk to the police, especially when I'm being detained.
Yeah.
And we're under detainment right now. We don't want to talk about anything.
And you haven't activated your body camera, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. I'll make sure.
Okay. So you said it was, which vehicle was it?
She parked there.
Pulled on already? Was that the vehicle that they flashed the light in?
Third vehicle on the left, right down there.
The one that had the lights on a minute ago.
Yeah. Got 2 females in it, one white, one Hispanic.
Okay. And they were just sitting in the car?
The car was rustling around like they were struggling. The back lights were flashing on and off. So he put the flashlight into the car. Other than that, we're walking down the street. You know, do we have flashlights on? Absolutely. We don't want to run over. What's
Okay.
the big deal?
Okay.
You know, it's a shame that I have to resort to recording because of the way you're behaving.
How am I behaving?
Well, you're being all nice now, but your body camera will tell a different story.
Okay.
But of course, Mark Herman's not going to release that. When I go down there and do a public records request, he's going to hide it to protect you, and that's fine. That's that whole blue line gang thing, and I get it, you know. But it to act that way is senseless, it's needless, and you are a hazard to other officers. You're a hazard to yourself. You're a hazard to other officers.
Okay.
So,
I mean, is that how you feel? But
are
at the
we
same time,
20 minutes in yet?
Let's not forget how you were shining your flashlight.
I didn't shine anything on that before. I didn't do it.
You, your friend, it don't matter who, but the flashlights were being
It
shined
does
in
matter who.
vehicles.
So if he goes and
We
robs
have
the
had
bank and
burglaries
arrests me for it, it does
we
matter
have
who.
had burglaries in this neighborhood, burglaries of motor vehicle in this neighborhood.
Did somebody
so-
say we broke into a car? That
Okay.
Well, thank God we're out
No,
here
they didn't.
shining lights around to make sure no burglars are around. You should be thanking us.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Maybe the neighborhood association needs to get a different contract deputy out here. I don't know, but I don't know what your deal is. That whole aggressive thing is.
I was never being aggressive.
Okay.
Because
Your body
I
cam will
asked for an
your body
ID.
cam will tell a different story.
Because I asked for an ID, I asked what y'all were doing here. You didn't the way you're speaking now is when you started recording as well.
Of course.
Okay, so let's
I don't
not
wanna
forget
get
how
shot.
you were being for. I'm not. My hands nowhere near my
I'm
weapon,
saying I don't want to
sir.
get. I've got a black mask on. You may think I'm a black man.
I have
don't
a
want
black
to get
mask
shot.
as well.
I'm saying I don't want to get shot. I would
Okay.
never get in your face the way you got in his face.
I
It's
never got in
unsafe.
his face
It
like
is
that.
unsafe. It's unprofessional. I would never do that. And if I did that to you, what would happen to me?
Okay.
You were literally within 12 inches of him.
I was not, but okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Your body cam will
Okay.
show it.
Again, that's fine. My body cam, your cam, either or.
All right. Are we done yet? We got.
ahead.
We're 12 minutes into this. You got about 8 minutes. Did you call for a supervisor? We're waiting for a supervisor.
Are you going to let us go?
I-
We're still being
she called for a
detained.
supervisor.
She just asked him, are you going to let...
Okay, do you want one? I can get you one.
All right, I thought she
No,
called...
I
She
called,
said
I
that...
said my partner. I
You,
was
no,
gonna
no,
call
you
my
said you were
supervisor.
calling... I asked...
I
No, she
did
called me.
say- I
But
did
she
say-
asked...
You want a supervisor?
Supervisor.
I did say I was,
Okay.
and then I said I called my partner.
You want a supervisor?
Sure.
Okay.
We want to put a complaint in on Lopez.
All right.
That's fine.
They'll review the footage back at the station and see what you did. So you might as well arrest us, to cover up the complaint. Might as well arrest us to cover the complaint, Lopez. And civil liability.
The deputy claimed it was a detention just because they looked suspicious. But in reality, citizens are only required to identify themselves after a lawful arrest.
The flashlight encounter closes with the most honest institutional critique in this entire video, delivered directly to the second officer while the sergeant is still being called. It's a shame that I have to resort to recording because of the way you were behaving. Your body camera will tell a different story. But of course, Mark Herman's not going to release that when I go down there and do a public records request. He's going to hide it to protect you. And that's that whole blue line gang thing. The citizen is not angry. He is precise. He names the institutional pattern, the public records request that gets denied, the body camera footage that gets withheld, the supervisor who protects subordinates over citizens. He has been through it before. Maybe the neighborhood association needs a different contract deputy out here. The complaint is filed. Lopez is identified, and the citizen delivers the closing observation that ends this encounter. Well, thank God we're out there shining lights around to make sure no burglars are around. You should be thanking us. The video shifts to Trooper Garcia arriving at a home for a welfare check after a neighbor's dog ran toward someone. The homeowner's response to the door sets up the most efficient citizen refusal in this compilation. Are you accusing me of a crime?
Not during a casual stop. Looking suspicious is not a crime. The smart move here is to stay calm, record everything, ask for the reason, and only share information within your legal rights.
Hello.
Hey there, sir.
Let me put her up. He's a good girl. I know you don't want to go in.
Mr. Neal? Tell your name.
What can I do for you,
Alright, so,
Mr. Garcia?
Trooper Garcia. Their neighbor. So, Lynn. I guess there was something with rocking place down there. Okay. She came here to talk to you about it. I guess Django got excited to see her. Django ran towards her. You tried to get the dog back. And that was pretty much the end of it. That's what I'm getting from her over there. She got a little scared. Her heart rate went up, hard to breathe, because she was intimidated by the dog. That's the end of it. Again, I want to get your side.
Are you accusing me of a crime?
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Okay. Is
Nothing,
there anything
sir.
else I can do for you?
I just want to get your side of the story, sir.
Are you accusing me of a crime?
No, I'm not accusing you of any crime. Again, there's no criminal investigation here. Again, there was a neighbor dispute. I'm trying to get the facts straightened out.
Unalleged.
There's nothing alleged. I'm already done with them. Not going to be speaking to them. I just want to get your side of what happened.
For what purpose?
When Lynn came here.
For what purpose?
Just to get a better understanding of what happened.
Just so you'll have something to think about for the rest of the day?
No.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but you're not accusing me of a crime, and you're a law enforcement officer. Come to my house.
Again, we got called here for something that happened between you and Lynn. She already gave me her side of the story. I want to get your side of the story. You're not being accused of anything. Okay? Just
Then
sounds like...
What do you need the side of the story for?
Okay, it sounds like Django got excited to seeing her when she came here. And I just want to know what happened after that.
Okay. Thanks for coming by.
Can you tell me what happened?
I don't think there's any crime been perpetrated here.
Again, I mean, I don't have to suspect that a crime went on to speak to somebody.
You can request to speak to somebody.
And I'm requesting to speak to you.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Is there anything you want to say?
I'd like to show you something.
To show me something?
Yeah.
What would you like to show me?
The side of the road over here.
Well, I'm on the side of the road.
Can I show you?
Yeah, you can show me.
Okay. Let's take a walk. You've asked to speak to me. I've declined to speak to you. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming by. No offense. Nothing personal.
I mean, you showed me that. Is that your concern? Just keep driving just bad on Plank Road?
This is the shortest and most efficient citizen refusal in this entire video, because the homeowner identifies the absence of a criminal accusation in the first 30 seconds and closes the encounter on that basis before the trooper can build any momentum. Trooper Garcia arrives after a neighbor reported that the homeowner's dog Django got excited when she approached and startled her. No crime, no injury, no damage, just a scared neighbor and an elevated heart rate. The homeowner's opening question is the only one that matters. Are you accusing me of a crime? Garcia, I'm not accusing you of anything. The homeowner, is there anything else I can do for you? Garcia wants to hear the homeowner's side of the story. The homeowner asks, for what purpose? Garcia wants to better understand what happened. The homeowner declines again. You're not accusing me of a crime, and you're a law enforcement officer who came to my house. Garcia offers to show him something outside. They walk. The homeowner looks at whatever is being presented. Then, no, you've asked to speak to me. I've declined to speak to you. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming by. No offense. Nothing personal. No statement given. No story provided. No information that could be used in any subsequent proceeding. The trooper who came for a chat leaves with nothing because the homeowner knew he did not have to provide it.
In this situation, Mr. Neal quickly realized the officers had no criminal basis. They just wanted to have a chat. He stayed firm, asked clear questions, and politely refused. No aggression, no running away, just calmly making the officers admit this wasn't an investigation. Knowing when to say no is one of the most powerful ways to protect your freedom.
Here it is. Driver's license.
All right. Well, I need it because I need to put you over here to the secondary.
What
so I
for?
need to run your records right quick.
What for?
What for?
Yeah.
Have you been smoking or anything?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. I was like, let me just see your ID right quick.
This interesting encounter happened in Texas when Bimmer Chris was pulled over by Border Patrol agents while driving. They asked about his citizenship and demanded his papers. He clearly stated he was an American citizen, yet the officers still detained him and even called in a K-9 unit for a search.
I don't want to...
What's that?
I don't want to show you my ID,
All
sir.
right, just pull over to the side.
Yeah, you want to close my trunk or...
You can pull over like that.
All right, I guess.
What's going on, boss?
Nothing, you, sir?
Good, good. Can I lean here?
Of course, let me put it down for you, man.
All right.
What's
Where
up,
you
man?
headed to, boss?
All
You
right.
mind talking to me?
I already told him, yeah, I can talk to you. I already told him I went in San Antonio, man. And then he told me if I have anything in my trunk. I was like, of course, I have my firearm, you know? And then, I don't know, for some reason he wanted to, he asked me for my ID, maybe to see, my driver's license, maybe to see if I'm, like, old enough to, you know, have it with me.
Okay.
And, oh, he asked me for documentation also. And
What kind of documentation did he ask you for?
If you know, for my gun, I believe, if you know, you're not supposed to ask any questions, you know.
In regards to what?
And anything. I do not give him any.
What's
Okay,
up?
I thought you were gonna get it. I was like, I don't give you any searches or seizures for anything, you know.
Yeah,
'Cause I have my own rights, you know. But I don't come to make you guys a hard day. I'm just going because my car it's shaking really bad. I need to go fix it, man.
And so you're saying that I don't have any authority to do what?
Oh, like grab my gun or seize my car for anything. You know, I have my own rights. You wanna show me the law? Yeah, go ahead. I know it.
All right. Well, this is yours, little souvenir for you today.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, anyways, hey man. Okay. So you said you were where were you born?
Here in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Eagle Pass.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any documentation proving that you were born in the United States?
I have my driver's license.
Your driver's license?
Yeah, I have my driver's license.
You don't
My
have a passport or anything?
No, I don't have to show you that though. But I'm like being straight up. I'm born in the United States, yeah, in Eagle Pass, Texas too.
Well, can you prove that you were born in the United States?
I don't have to prove. That's the thing.
Well, I have reason to believe that you weren't born in the United States.
Well, I'm talking English, so therefore you don't have no reason. You're making it hard for yourself and me. Who's your supervisor?
He's right here.
All right, can I talk to him, please?
Yeah, he's gonna go around your side.
All right, please. Tell him. I don't give him no reason for him to take pictures either. Look, he's taking pictures and my own property, man. My own property, taking pictures of my own property. Hey, why are you taking pictures of my plates? Curious, why are you taking pictures of my plates? Why are you taking pictures of my plates?
Oh, you come through all the time.
And on my guns, yeah, and I'm real direct, right? And I'm pretty sure you know me.
Hey,
Why?
whose rifle is that?
It's mine, sir. It's mine. It's under my name and everything. See, they're making me.
Can we run the?
No, yes, I have. Yeah, I do.
Can we run it?
No, you cannot run it. It's under mine, and just because I'm 18 doesn't give you guys the right to do all this. Just how you guys have the right to bear arms, am I right? I have the right to bear.
I've given one of these pamphlets before. You haven't read the last couple pamphlets that we've given you?
Oh my god.
Because the states are authority to run this checkpoint. This is not the first time we've had.
Of course,
interaction.
but you don't have the right to go through my
and
gun.
Every time you seem to have a problem.
No, I don't have a problem, man. No, I don't have a problem, man. You know, I mean, I told the guy, I don't know who stopped me. He asked me if I had anything in the trunk. I was being direct. I told him I got my firearm. I don't have no reason to tell you guys why I have it for. Maybe I'm gonna go clean
we're
it.
not asking for
of
a
course,
reason. We just gotta make sure that it's not a stolen weapon.
It's not a stolen weapon. I wouldn't have it if it's stolen weapon. It wouldn't be how it is if it's a stolen weapon. You understand where I'm coming from?
Okay.
So therefore, I don't give you no authorization, sir. You know, and if I don't want to have a big time here with you guys. You know, like I'm 18, man. You know, like come on, you know. And if you want to, like, because you're the law, if you want to go ahead and not do the rights how you're supposed to, go ahead. I'm out recording everything. Everything's gonna be recorded, and if anything goes not the way it's supposed to go, I'll be showing it to whatever.
How is it supposed to go?
Because I've dealt with this before, you know, and you guys
supposed to go? How is it supposed to go?
Oh, not supposed to, but look, I'm passing.
Tell us how it's supposed to go.
I'm passing. Well, I'm just trying to go out my way, man. Am I detained? Am I detained? Am I detained?
That's the way it's supposed to go.
Am I detained?
You show up.
Am I detained?
Ask immigration questions.
You don't have to ask no questions. That's the thing.
I don't have to ask any questions.
No, you don't have to. And by law, I can tell you I don't answer questions, man.
Under INA 287A3 doesn't allow me to search and board vehicles.
If you have probable cause, you don't have no probable cause, man.
I need probable cause to ask you for immigration.
You see, you just switched it up on me now. Now you said that for you to search my car, and for you to ask questions. What do you want, man? For real, you're wasting my time and your time. What do you want?
Proof that you were born in the United States.
I don't need to show you proof. There you go.
So I'm not allowed to do my job now?
Look, now you're being. Can you get off my car now, please?
Well, what are you gonna do?
No, nothing. I just want to pick up my window a little bit. There you go.
All right.
I don't want you to lean on my car now, just because you're being a little asshole, man. For real. I'm trying to go up.
I'm being tell us that we are little asses or something like that, okay? Please don't cross the line.
I have my freedom of speech.
You,
of course. Look, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your supervisor.
The supervisor is there.
Yeah, but I want to talk to him. He's not even doing anything.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to ask you immigration questions?
I already told you, man. You know what I mean? You could ask me all you want. I don't have to answer you. That's the thing. I don't answer questions. So what do you want? Am I detained?
I need probable cause.
You don't need probable cause. You don't need
to talk to you and make questions in regards to your immigration.
No, you don't.
I do need a probable cause, or I do.
No, you're just trying to switch it up on me, man.
Do I need?
I already told you. I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your supervisor. All right? Thank you. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
This encounter features the most personally confident and legally prepared 18-year-old in any recent audit video, because Bimmer Chris knows immigration checkpoint law, knows his firearm rights, knows his Fourth Amendment protections, and is not intimidated by a checkpoint that is designed to produce compliance through confusion. Border Patrol stops him. They ask about citizenship. He confirms he is from Eagle Pass, Texas. He voluntarily discloses his firearm, which he is legally carrying. The agents want documentation of the firearm. He declines. I don't have to show you that. They want to run the serial number. He declines. No, you cannot run it. It's under my name, and just because I'm 18 doesn't give you guys the right to do all this. Then the citizenship proof demand. They want a birth certificate or passport. His response is the most legally sound rebuttal available. I don't have to prove that. I'm already talking English. He names the logical problem with English as a citizenship test, but his core legal point is correct. At a checkpoint, you are not required to prove citizenship beyond answering the basic question. And he does not have to answer that question either. I don't answer questions, man. I don't have to. No, it's like me telling you. Let me see that you were born in the United States. You don't have to identify. Then, you guys are going to lose with me. Just so you know.
Well, listen, I need probable cause to ask you for your citizenship. Is that what you're telling me?
No, you don't.
All right, so what is it that I need?
You don't need anything. I don't have to answer my questions, man. I don't have to.
No,
it's like me telling you, let me see yours. Let me see that you're born from the United States.
You don't have to identify yourself.
I know my rights, so therefore you guys are gonna lose with me. Just so you guys know, you guys are gonna lose with me.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Don't talk to me because I don't want to talk to you.
Are you saying that you don't have to identify yourself as an American citizen?
I don't have to. I'm already talking English.
You have to. You passing an immigration.
Are you saying that only people that speak English?
I don't have to.
You have to prove us that you are
No,
legal
I don't.
in the United
No, I don't.
States. Yes,
No, because I've already passed and I've told I'm from the United States and they let me go. No, so therefore, I have a lot of videos of me just saying I'm from the United States.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to him. Get away from her. Get away from me. Look, you're touching my car. I didn't let you touch my car.
Hey, brother.
Okay, don't touch my car.
Hey, big dog. Give me a second.
Hey, he's touching my car and I'm not letting him touch my car.
There you
Just
go.
give me-
No touching
Yeah,
your
don't
car.
touch my car.
Yeah, I'm not touching your
Yeah,
car.
don't touch
Yeah.
it because
Thank you.
don't touch it, nigga.
Stay there.
I am gonna stay here.
Go ahead. Is it alright if I close your trunk?
Of course it is, sir.
Well, you said you didn't want anybody touching your
Okay, I'm telling you, of course it is, right?
Well, I just want to make sure.
Of course it is. You can go ahead and close it, sir.
You said that the firearm belongs to you,
Of course it does, sir.
and it's not stolen, and it's
It-
registered.
And this is how this video ends, with Border Patrol agents photographing license plates and touching the vehicle without consent, while Bimmer Chris names every violation as it occurs and holds every position he stated from the beginning. You're taking pictures of my license plate, my car, my property, my own property. The agent photographs his firearm. Hey, why are you taking pictures of my plates? The agent says he is curious. The citizen names the legal problem. Curiosity is not a legal standard for photographing personal property at a checkpoint. The car is touched. Don't touch my car. I didn't let you touch my car. He is not aggressive. He is assertive. The distinction matters. He is naming a legal objection to physical contact with his property without consent, not creating a confrontation. The firearm question is resolved the only way it could be. You said the firearm belongs to you. Of course it does, sir. And it's not stolen. Confirmed on camera. No stolen weapon. No contraband. No probable cause ever materialized. No search was consented to. 3 encounters. A Texas neighborhood. A front door. A border checkpoint. Different citizens. Different circumstances. The same constitutional principles. And every single time, the citizen who knew the law walked away without giving up anything they were not legally required to provide.